Good morning. By the way, my new cross is a Franciscan Profession cross. I've been a novice for 3 years and was professed Sunday, which is really cool. I really it was part of a service, and our priest Bishop Bill Smalley did wove the profession service into a great service of Eucharist, and it was a glorious thing, and I really felt the Spirit upon me. Anyways, today I want to read about a conversation between a young man and his beloved friend, who was his friend and spiritual master, Francis de Sales. So imagine yourself sitting in the room and hearing all this and taking it all in. So it's a conversation between this young man and the Bishop of Geneva, who was Francis de Sales, about what one must do to attain perfection. So let's begin first by just spending a minute or two dropping in. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, let it out, breathe in peace, breathe out tension, breathe in love, breathe out resentment. Relax your body. See any parts with tension, breathe into them. Breathe peace into them, breathe out the tension. I feel tension in my legs, so I'm breathing into them, breathing out. So for this conversation, I want you to imagine that you are in the room as they are discussing this. And you can hear this going on, and just as you hear the conversation, just let it sink deep into your spirit, your soul. There's a lot of wisdom here. So take a deep breath or two and we'll begin in just a minute. So the young man said, "What must I do to attain perfection?" "You must love God with all your heart," the bishop answered, "and love your neighbor as yourself." "I did not ask wherein perfection lies," the young man answered, "but how to attain it." "Charity," the bishop said again. "That is both the means and the end, the only way by which we can reach perfection, which is, after all, but charity itself. Just as the soul is the life of the body, so charity is the life of the soul." "I know all that," I said, "but I want to know how one is to love God with all one's heart and one's neighbor as oneself." But again he answered, "We must love God with all our hearts and our neighbors as ourselves." "I'm no further than I was before," I replied. The young man replied, "Tell me how to acquire such love." "The best way, the shortest and easiest way of loving God with all one's heart is to love Him wholly and heartily." And the bishop would give no other answer. At last the bishop said, "There are many besides you who want me to tell them, of the methods and systems and secret ways of becoming perfect. And all I could tell them is the sole secret is a hearty love of God, and the only way of attaining that love is by loving. You learn to speak by speaking, to study by studying, to run by running, to work by working. Just so you learn to love God and man by loving. All those who think to learn any other way deceive themselves. If you want to love God, go on loving Him more and more. Begin as a mere apprentice, and the very power of love will lead you on to become a master of the art. Just take a minute and tell Jesus how much you love Him in your mind and in your heart. Listen to what He says to you. Go out and make it a great day. Blessings.